All right, now we're ready. I got my chalk ready, right? I got my car ready. Put some quick marker on it. Of course, it's not completely done because this is more of a marker, chalk demo. So that's how let me show you guys how I'm mixing this. So I'm kind of putting it in and I'm using the edge of this, right? Weeble wipe. So, and again, I put a lot of, let's see. Also, I like to practice over here to see how it's going to go on, right? All right, so here we go. We only get a couple of strokes with this, right? I'm going to put it right here. You always want to leave a little bit of white before you get to the horizon line, okay? It'll make it look shiny. So again, I'm going to draw it in the air just like I did with the marker and with the line work. Everything is always in the air first, right? So here we go. I already started putting it down. There it goes. Couple of lines. Try not to get too far down. You see how I'm kind of leaving it white as much as I can. And then right in here a little bit for the haunches. And then I'm going to put a little bit more on so I can get some on the greenhouse up here, right? Like this. Yeah. And then maybe a little bit there, maybe on the wheel if it's facing upward, right? And a little bit right in here. Again, a little bit more. Okay, so you can only go so much as far as putting the chalk on because the paper will only absorb a certain amount of chalk, right? After a while, you can't put any more on. So what I'm going to do is leave it at that. I'm going to use the back of my Weeble wipe. I'm going to kind of scrape it away along the body, right? I'm going to put it back into the tray. You didn't see that, but it was like this. Okay. So what I want to do now is I want to use my fixative, my pastel fixative, right? I'm going to spray just a few light layers, right? I'm not going to totally get it wet. It's just, there it goes. Just to get it so that it fixes the chalk so it doesn't smudge around anymore, right? And then now, if I want to make it darker, which I do, I can put a little bit more on, right? Because now the fixative has sealed it. So I'm going to put a little bit more on, make sure that it's, there's the chalk, okay? Make sure it's pretty dry or that it is dry. Okay, it's dry in my case. So I'm going to put a little bit more on right in here. See how dark it's getting? And I'm going to put a little bit more on here. Again, trying not to get, leave that little bit of white. Try not to bring it all the way down to the black, okay? So a little bit more, and a little bit more here, and a little bit more here. Right in there. All right, so that's probably it. I'm gonna, again, bring this tray down and I'm going to use the back of my Weeble wipe to kind of see there's all kinds of residual chalk. So I'm gonna wipe it away in the direction of the chalk. So I see you get a little bit out here, but it's okay. You can either erase that or we'll put a background over it so you can't see it, or just leave it the way it is. It's not too bad. And then I'm going to put one more layer because you always want to fix it. And since this car is here, I may as well do something here a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get this one, but because it's too thin. All right. All right, so there it is for the pickup truck. So now just gonna fix this both. Again, not a lot, just, you know, a few squirts of this and then you're fine. Okay, and that's it. That's the chalk. So it's the end of the demo.